Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about a very popular tool, almost an essential React tool called React Router. It's a front-end router that maps a link to a page component. Page components are still just normal React components. This also means that if the user enters a URL in the browser's address bar, it will take the user to a specific page of the app. And all the links with React Router will be done within a single page app. So clicking a link will not bring you to a different HTML page. Let's first install React Router DOM. So prepare two components that we can use as the page components. The page components are going to be high-level components that contains smaller components. Import a few essential components from the React Router DOM package. Let's go through all of these new components one by one. First, the browser router component is for bootstrapping. We just need to wrap everything within this browser router component. If we don't do this, all the other components will not work. Let's create a navigation bar so we can jump between different pages. Optionally, add some CSS for a navigation bar so that the items lined up horizontally. Now what we want to do with React Router is to let the user click on a link in the navigation and it will show the corresponding page component. The link element is a single page app version of the anchor element. So clicking this link element would not send the user to a different HTML page like the anchor element does. Instead, the click on a link element will tell React Router which path is the current path, and React Router will render the corresponding page component associated with that current path. So we have to specify which path should be mapped to which page component, and that's what switch and route are used for. These two components work hand in hand. We have to use one switch element to wrap multiple route elements, and each route element wraps a page component. When one of these links is clicked, React Router will render one of these components depending on which link is clicked. We have to put the home route at the end because it would match any path with the leading slash, such as the about path here. Now we can check it out in the browser. In practice, you might want to use navlink instead of link. Navlink will add a CSS class to your current link. Also, we have to use exact attribute so that the home link doesn't get activated all of the time. By default, the home path will match everything that starts with the slash. You can highlight the current link visually using CSS. The active class will be automatically inserted by React Router into the current link. When you check the browser again, the current link will be highlighted in red. If you have another component that you want to use but it's not a page, you can put it inside one of these page components. And that's it for the most basic and common use case of React Router. In part B, we'll talk about some advanced features such as route parameters and nested routes.